Are you listening? Are you? Are you, Dean? Are you listening? You hear it? Do you hear what I hear? Actually, go like this. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Dean, Mike, we got a little bit of a different song this time. We're kind of venturing out away from the Seattle bands for a moment here and kind of giving us a little bit of an indie listen to somebody that's a little newer. I got this one recommended to me by my brother. It's just a female singer. She goes by the name Clover County. A little bit of information on her says Clover County is the music of A.G. Shiano, who mixes themes of modern love with playful chord structures to define a new but familiar sound that is all her own. Currently based in Athens, Georgia, where she is senior at the University of Georgia, AG has quickly become one of the most popular female solo artists in the local music scene. Her well-crafted, witty lyrics and soft vocal style are complemented by her white Gretsch electric, which she calls her Cadillac. Often backed by pedal steel, Clover County's sound is equally charming and heartbreaking in all the best ways. She smoothly delivers longing lines with devastatingly beautiful eloquence and can just as effortlessly move to a more upbeat tempo while maintaining her trademark intimate feel. So kind of probably a little bit of a different song for two guys to be reacting to, but hey man, I mean, I like love songs. I like fucking heartbreak too, so
Gotta get in touch with your feminine self.
we all go through these emotions, don't we? Don't matter what gender we are. I think we all can relate to heartbreak and love.
Oh
So
yeah.
my brother said that when he went to go see the band Lord Huron, this was the opening act. So
Oh,
I like Lord Huron a lot. They're like folky and stuff. So this must have been something either with the band Lord Huron chose this person to open or somewhere in the camp of Lord Huron. So I'm feeling pretty confident that this is going to be a good artist. Plus my brother, he's got good taste in music. So yeah, I'm kind of
yeah, I
curious.
like opening bands. Cool. I like those.
Sometimes the opening band's better than the band you're going to see, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah,
So I mean, yeah, and you always end up surprised. I like to get the most for my money when I go and see a band, you know?
yeah. Go early, check it out.
Yeah. Some people just
Hmm.
skip on it. They're like, fuck that. I'm just here for the main band. I'm like, come on, man.
Right. Yeah,
Find
a lot of people miss out on it because they have that attitude, like, they just want to see the main band. It's like, man, missing
yeah.
out.
I like listening to something new, you know. It's like even when I go to a movie, it's like I like watching the previews before. Find hear about something new.
Right, right. So as you can get a better seat.
Yeah, right. All right, well this song is called Black Leather Daydream. So the title's pretty cool too. So I'm like, okay, I'm pretty intrigued already.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so I was jump right in and check it out.
Black leather daydream. You hardly even know me, you still call me baby. Baby, baby, baby. Don't try to save me. Everybody's tried and they always betray me. Baby, baby, baby. With red lipstick and cigarettes on your breath, blow me a kiss and I'll finish the rest. While you're 6 feet up from where and it didn't get too far. They called you crazy, crazy. And don't try to change me. You said everybody's tried and they always erase me. Baby, baby, baby. You love me wrong, you love me right. Even the heartless get lonely at night. You love me true, you love me pure. Even with your red lipstick and cigarettes on your breath. Blow me a kiss and I'll finish the rest. While you're 6 feet up from where I rest, I'm buried down low in the Sunday. I'm buried down low in the Sunday.
Wow, okay, that was a short one.
Yeah. Great lyrics, man.
Yeah, I don't have the lyrics pulled up. I couldn't find them actually.
So we got in the beginning it says black leather daydream. You hardly even know me and you still call me baby. Don't try to save me because everybody's tried and they always betray me. So that's pretty cool. Then the verse 2 is with red lipstick and cigarettes on your breath, blow me a kiss and I'll finish the rest. While you're 6 feet up from where I rest, I'm buried down low in my Sunday best. So yeah, she's dead. I mean, it sounds like it, you know.
Yeah.
Verse 3, California Dark Star, a kid from Pasadena didn't get too far. They called you crazy, crazy. Don't try to change me. You said everybody's tried and they always erase me. Baby, baby, baby. Then it goes into the bridge. You love me wrong, you love me right. Even the heartless get lonely at night. You love me true, you love me pure, even with your. And then verse 4, red lipstick. Oh, it just repeats basically. Red lipstick and cigarettes on your breath. Blow me a kiss and I'll finish the rest. While you are 6 feet up from where I rest, I'm buried down low in my Sunday best. So I mean that's pretty cool. I mean I
So
like the lyrics.
yeah, so is she saying red lipstick and cigarette? Is she saying that he's wearing red lipstick or is that someone else's
Either
lipstick
he or
on him?
she, either he or she, you know,
Yeah,
could be any, could be anyone. I mean, could be a dude or a chick,
right.
So, but while you're 6 feet up from where I rest, I'm buried down low in my Sunday best. That's some grave shit right there, man. And that's what
Right.
it sounds like to me, right?
Is that sort of metaphorical, you think, for saying that she's feeling like she's dead?
Could be because uh, either they're not together anymore or something of the sort. But like red lipstick, cigarettes on your breath, blow me a kiss, and I'll finish the rest. Blow me a kiss and I'll finish the rest. That kind of baffles me a little bit. I need to wrap my head more around that phrase. But in the bridge,
I wonder if it's almost referencing the cigarette, maybe blowing the smoke out from the cigarette.
could be. Or I don't know, blow me a kiss and I'll finish the rest. Yeah, I don't know, man.
It's kind of interesting. This song's very simple. I think the music is very like, there's not a whole, with all the stuff that we've been reacting to, which has kind of been mostly like technical on the music end. This one's more like very laid back. It's obviously a ballad And you can hear that in what I was reading before, it talked about that pedal steel, often backed by pedal steel. You can hear that slide, almost country style slide guitar.
Yeah, it sounds really cool with that regular, your typical R&B backbeat to it,
Yeah. And it sounds really
Uh,
dreamy, which, the name
yeah,
Daydream, it's got
Black
that
Leather Daydream.
right.
Black Leather, I don't know. I still trying to find out where that comes into play. I was thinking something else.
It could be. I mean, maybe it's just talking about how he dressed, right? Maybe that was the way he dressed, or he wore a lot of black leather.
Yeah, I like that part on verse one um where there's, you hardly even know me and you still call me baby. And then after that it says, don't try to save me because everybody's tried and they always betray me. Um, that's cool because like I felt that way about myself a lot of times, where people are like, sometimes they don't really see you for who you really are, and it's almost as if like, because they don't understand that, um, it's like they think that, like maybe if they helped you enough that, they could get you out of like where, where you're kind of in danger of yourself even,
Yeah,
and but it never, not, like 99% of the time it never turns out well because you can't change anyone, and that's a fucking fact.
right.
So, you know, nobody can really save you but yourself, or, you know, whatever you want to call up into the higher universe, or, your God or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's relatable for me too. I mean, I feel like I've been on both ends where I've met somebody where I tried to save them, or I felt like I could pull them out of their rut. And ultimately,
Yeah,
sometimes it just brings you down, you know, and
yeah,
you have to just abandon the situation and go, you're not ready.
you're right.
And then I've also been that person where I was not ready, and I've people didn't stick around because they weren't either willing to put up with some of my baggage or some of the things that I was going through. And I think when you find somebody and it's like true love, you can really work through those things, but it's hard. And I think that ultimately the best is for two people to come together healed. And if any one person is coming into a relationship and they're not healed, it's probably not going to last, or it's just harder. It's just a lot harder to go through a relationship like that.
Yeah, you're right. Takes a lot of work, for people to realize that, especially when needs to be healing on both sides. Um, takes a lot of understanding and,
Patience.
patience, and sometimes you just gotta let things, agree to disagree, at some point sometimes, just
Right. Right.
because.
You just got to have a lot of understanding, be able to take some amount of confusion at times, or insecurities of your own, or
Yeah, but I like this song. Great lyrics, beautiful voice, um, and the music, the guitar work, and all that stuff is sounds really good. Goes really good with that, that R&B beat.
yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at a picture right now where she's holding that white Gretsch. It's a very big um if you know anything about Gretsch guitars, they're like really old school guitars, but they're like semi hollow body or even fully hollow body electric guitars, and they're just really big and they're real pretty and elegant looking, and it looks pretty cool. I like that she calls it Cadillac. It's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought this was a good listen, man. This was a pretty short one though. So
I
there's
like the
nothing.
key that it's in. I mean, on this thing here, it shows that it starts in E minor. So, I mean, that's a pretty comfortable key to, to
You
play
said E
guitar and sing
minor
it.
or D minor?
Well, it starts, the first note starts in E minor. Um, so I don't know what key at. Oh, it's actually, it says here key is in B flat. Oh, okay, that's why, because it's capoed on the third fret.
Okay.
Okay, but you play the chords, to the capo.
Yeah. Yeah, really the capo is just there to change the key so you can sing in the key most comfortable.
Right. So yeah, that's never mind what I just said.
That's cool though. I mean, a minor, obviously a minor when you I think initially when you said that it was in the minor key, I was like, okay, you right away can expect probably a pretty somber type song.
Yeah, usually, yeah, because E minor is kind of like that sound, It's
Hmm.
got that, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got that I need to contemplate for this.
Yeah, but it's in B flat, so never mind.
Yeah, but is there any minor chords in it though?
Yeah, well uh the well the chord um the chord shapes are E minor, G, C, A minor, I mean A minor seven, and then A minor, and then C major seven.
Okay,
So there's a couple of minors in there, man.
definitely. Yeah, so there's definitely some minors.
And not coal miners either. No.
Nope. Yeah.
But yeah, good tune. Good
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, I don't really
Hey
know what
brother,
else
we
left
said
to say. I mean,
thank you.
it's just a good song, simple song. I mean, it's a pretty song, pretty sad, kind of, but
Yeah. But tell your brother we said thanks.
yeah. Yeah, this is a good recommendation.
I don't know if it's, I mean, uh, blow me a kiss while I finish the rest, while you're 6 feet up from where I rest. I'm buried down low in my Sunday best. Yeah. So yeah, it definitely poses some sadness there.
Yeah, I mean, almost like some, yeah, it's definitely talking about death. I'm just trying to, obviously there's a metaphor here though. I think it's just saying that she feels maybe left behind or maybe she feels like wasted.
Yeah. Personally, I gravitate to stuff like that because I've always had kind of a dark side in that respect, and the stuff I write is kind of like that too. I mean, not as poetic as that, but because that's pretty cool. I mean, that's why I like reading these lyrics because it's a cool way. It's really cool seeing other people come up with the same ideas, but in their own beautiful way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's something that we can all relate to, and I think it's really cool to see another person sort of divulge or sort of express themselves in such a vulnerable way, because not everybody is able to do that, and to do it in a poetic way. Some of my favorite poets are the ones who wrote the darkest stuff, like Robert Frost and Edgar Allan Poe. I mean, they all wrote the darkest thoughts all the time,
Yeah.
and it probably can help somebody who has those emotions but doesn't want to express it or doesn't know if anybody else can relate.
Yeah, that's why people who do relate to it gravitate to it, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Yeah. And yeah, you're right. You never know. It could help, a lot of other people too, you know, in many ways.
yeah. All right, man. Well, this was a good one. It was a short one, but it was good. I like this song. I think we'll have to dive into some more Clover County, maybe some Lord Huron too. I think Lord Huron, you would like them a lot. They have some softer songs, but they have some upbeat songs too. I imagine she probably has some more upbeat stuff. Maybe we can find one. I don't know exactly what my brother heard at the show that made him kind of be like, wow, that was really good. Maybe it was this song, or maybe it was another one or something. But I guess it's nice to do a softer song too, once in a while. I mean, we've been doing so many heavy, hard, heavy hitting songs. Like,
Yeah. No, I mean this is a breath of fresh air. I
yeah,
like it. I mean, and I've always liked, women artists, especially lead singers. I used to like the Carpenters a lot when I was a kid. Um, and so yeah, I've always loved listening to women vocalists. Um, and
yeah.
I
I'm a big,
I always liked the R&B beat too. I grew up with a lot of R&B beats, so I mean, you just gravitate.
yeah, I'm a big fan of like Motown. And
Yeah,
Motown has a lot of like female singers with a lot of songs like kind of like that. And
Yeah.
Not too big on country, but this to me is more like alternative country. It's not really like it's folky, you know, more or less.
Yeah. It's got that
And
bulky sound to it,
and
which brings it.
Joni Mitchell's one of my favorite singers, man. I love Joni
Oh,
Mitchell.
yeah.
She's kind of like the head honcho of all the folk female singers.
Right. Right. Yeah. I remember listening to her, hearing her a lot on the radio back in the 70s. Yeah.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll be back for another one. Thanks, guys.